My name is Annie Tony, and I grew up on a farm in Minden, Louisiana. I had 10 sisters and brothers, and I was the seventh child. I left home at age 17, and then in 1961, I moved to Dallas. I had children. I had to raise 5 by myself. I felt the real need to take care of them. And so I went to nursing school, and after that, I worked as a nurse at Dallas County in mental health. I worked there 21 years. 2005, when I decided I would retire, and at the time I had did a silly thing. I didn't have insurance, which I could afford to pay for it, but I felt that I was fine. I thought my health was good. The only thing that I was being real tired. So I said, well, maybe if I rest, I'll be all right. It happened that my girlfriend's church was having a mammogram screening. I always felt the need to keep up with that. I went there and I got the mammogram, and then they let me know that it was some abnormalities in there. I was in my car driving, and the doctor called me and told me that the test was positive. I thought there was something they call you in and set you down, make sure you're okay before they tell you. But she called me and told me, and it was something that I really couldn't understand why I felt that I would be all right, but I just felt in my heart I was going to be all right.
She told us to come to the house, so after I got off work, I came to the house, and I was like, well, what's going on? And she told me that I have breast cancer, and I about fell over. I didn't know what to think. I knew, at least, she didn't have to die from it. But when she said, I'm all right, I believed her. But I still had the fear that she could possibly die because cancer can equal death.
I was 63 when I was diagnosed with breast cancer. I had 2 sisters had been diagnosed with breast cancer, and both of them had already expired. My last sister that passed, her breast cancer had got so bad that it had started draining from her breast. She had felt it 2 years before, and she didn't tell anybody. My oldest sister, she lived in California, so I really didn't know too much about it because she wasn't telling us anything. She passed about 2 years after she had been diagnosed. I was convicted and convinced that it didn't have to happen to me. My biggest challenge when I was diagnosed with breast cancer, I think, was that I didn't have insurance, and I didn't know where I was going to get surgery, and I know you need to get it out, get your surgery pretty quick. I had to pay for my surgery out of my retirement money, and I had 2 surgeries.
Because they got it so early, we knew she would do better than our aunts did. We knew she had a fighting chance because she was willing to get help. She knew where to get her help, and she got her help. But I think she got a little bit stronger than what I realized that she was. I knew she was pretty strong, but I think she held us all up.
I guess it's natural, once you have cancer, you're always concerned that it may come back. And I am. I'm concerned. Every time I go to the doctor, I pray that everything will be all right, but not only that, I pray if whatever comes, I'll be able to handle it. No matter how you try to control everything in your life, there's some things that you cannot control. Just know that this is something that you're going to go through and try to make the best out of it.